okay, I actually did not know this, but I'm quite shocked at what Queen Elizabeth was doing, because yet again, King Charles is being exposed for the slimy rat that he is. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another Royal Nugget video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. It's one click. Let's get into this royal mess, because every single day there's some nonsense going on in the royal family. How embarrassing for the UK, because other royal members and other royal families, although I'm sure they are very messy and conniving, are not as embarrassing as the UK's. Anyways, let's get into this where, you know, of course, it's been announced early on in the year. I want to just bring this article to connect it to the story I'm going to reveal. Prince Harry's stories came from members of royal family, Daily Mirror publisher claims in court. Now, this was on 11th of May, 2023. Just want to paint a timeline. Then, of course, you know, in October, mid-October or so, was a Byline Times article exposing the scandal, the fact that King Charles cut off funding and Prince William has AIDS, again, reiterating what Harry's been saying in his book Spare and confirming all of that. Now it's being revealed, and I feel like this article is not brand new, but perhaps it's being regurgitated, which I think a lot of royal news is. Queen Elizabeth II personally threatened Rupert Murdoch's media company with legal proceedings over phone hacking, only for her efforts to be undermined by then Prince Charles, the High Court has heard. Wow, because I'm just looking at court documents and I had no idea of this, and of course this was spoken about in articles and is now currently being re-spoken about. I had no idea that the Queen herself, because the Queen, does she really have that much power? You don't really know, you know, of course she's much of age at this point, but she personally threatened Rupert Murdoch's company, but all of that was intervened by Prince Charles himself. Why? Prince Harry said his father intervened because he wanted to ensure the son supported his ascension to the throne and Camilla's role as Queen Consort, and had a specific long-term strategy to keep the media on his side for when the time came. The Duke of Sussex made the claims on Tuesday as part of his ongoing legal battle against news group newspapers. Now that makes a lot more sense, and why he cut funding. I had no idea that Queen Elizabeth was involved in this, and the fact that she tried to stop and intervene against Rupert Murdoch's team, but Charles said, no, I need them on my side, I need Dan Wootton on my side, and all of that for when I go to the throne, for when William goes to the throne, so that we are protected by the media and they are support of us. Absolute rats. Do you understand? The fact that they left their son to be in his own demise, Meghan Markle, the children, intervened, and the Queen was the only one who tried to stop the situation. The same Queen who had died last year, and William and Charles didn't even tell or brief Harry and made him fly alone. How sadly poetic is that? The same Queen who was the only one who tried to save Harry and threatened Rupert Murdoch's team and company, but was intervened completely by Charles. Now it makes sense completely. I just needed this. This is like another point in my spider network in my head. There's so much. The Spare book, we have the Byline Times article, we have currently the fact that he's suing Daily Mail, we have the Prince William AIDS and etc. And then we just have this bulk of what the Queen was doing and how she tried to stop all of this. It's an absolute mess. It goes to expose again King Charles and how, of course, him being on the throne, it hasn't really worked in his favor, to be honest with you. Hasn't worked in his favor, because now if we look at the crown, which is obviously not putting Charles or Camilla in a good light, reminding everybody of Diana's death, now there is this new article coming up from Rolling Stones talking about royalist propaganda. It's not royalist propaganda, because whilst the crown is dramatized, where are they getting their stories from? They're getting them from the actions of these people in the royal family. So only they are accountable and responsible for their own actions. The crown is only showcasing the world in somewhat of a dramatized way the actions of the royal family. So how can it be propaganda if it's factual information that we've all seen in the world? It doesn't make any sense. But yet again, the press junk machine is on the side of King Charles and etc., which is why he did everything in his power to put Harry in a dangerous position for his own selfishness and greed. Is that a father? Is that the definition of a father? Absolutely not. What a mess, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. I would appreciate it. Send a super thanks. Thank you so much for those who sent a super thanks to my recent video. I see it all. I get notifications. It really makes me come back to make sure there's as many videos as I can for you guys, and it supports me along the way. Subscribe, click that button. I would appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.